Hey everybody, I'm back with another music review today, and it's of not of a CD because I don't have any physical media. I downloaded it. It's an MP3 format, but it's the new Michael Schenker group Immortal release. And interesting with Michael Schenker, obviously when he left Scorpions and launched, actually it was UFO Scorpions, launched his solo career as the Michael Schenker group. It was always the group. Then he went to Macaulay Schenker, and then MSG, and then a whole bunch of other mixes. Most recently, he's gone under the Michael Schenker MS Fest, Temple of Rock, you name it. But the formats are pretty much stuck the same, where he's had multiple vocalists on these efforts. And the new release, the MSG or Michael Schenker group, is no different. There are multiple vocalists on this. I'm not quite sure why it's the Michael Schenker group as opposed to these other formats. But in any event, we'll go with the Michael Schenker group, and let's get into Immortal. So, my opinion of the CD. I think it's better than his last couple of releases under the Michael Schenker Fest effort, as well as even the Temple of Rock, for that matter. The last couple of efforts weren't my favorite. This is better, although I don't think Michael Schenker is where he could be at this point. Guy's a brilliant guitar player, in my top 5, absolutely top 5 guitarists of all time. Love the guy. Have been following him again since UFO, since all of his Michael Schenker group releases, Macaulay Schenker, you name it. Big fan. This album is good, definitely good, and going in the right direction. Is it great? No. And I'll go through the songs, and at least my opinion of the songs. So I give it a 7 out of 10. And let's get into the songs themselves. So it starts off with "Drill to Kill" is the first cut. And that's got Ralph Scheepers, who is the lead vocalist of Primal Fear, singing on here. German vocalist, great vocalist. Him and Schenker just sound fantastic, in my opinion, together. Along the lines of a Graham Bonnet, Michael Schenker mix, which I loved, quite frankly. And Bonnet's not on here, interestingly enough. There are a lot of guest vocalists, but Graham Bonnet isn't one of them. And I don't know if there's anything to read into that. But Scheepers sounds great. The song is great. It's a hard-charging rock, typical Schenker-style tune. Great interplay between Schenker's lead guitar and Derek Sherinian's keyboards. Sherinian is on this, guests on here. Sherinian, as most of you know, was formerly of Dream Theater, great keyboard player, has a lot of solo releases. And I think, as a matter of fact, Schenker is planning to be on his next instrumental solo release, Sherinian's next instrumental solo release, which should be phenomenal. But, so "Drill to Kill" is the first cut. Great song. Probably I think it's the best song, my opinion, on the CD. And it kicks it off. Followed by "Don't Die on Me Now," where Joe Lynn Turner, formerly of Deep Purple, formerly of Rainbow, formerly of Joe Lynn Turner Band, great melodic vocalist. He sings on this one. It's a good song. It's not one of my favorites, but got a nice melodic feel to it. Good driving tune. I like it. It's a good cut. And then it's followed by "Night of the Dead," which has Ronnie Romero singing on this one. And Ronnie, as you probably know, is now touring with Blackmore's Rainbow. Great vocalist. Extremely wide vocal range. Very similar in a lot of respects to Ronnie James Dio. He's just an up-and-comer, great rock vocalist in demand, is singing with just about everybody right now. And he's on "Night of the Dead." Good track, like it. So the first 3 tracks start off very strong. Goes down a bit when we get to "After the Rain," where the producer, Michael Voss, sings on this one. And it's taken down a lot. It's a slow, poppy, melodic type tune. Usually on these melodic tunes, Schenker really opens up and gives us some classic solos. On this, he's very restrained. In my opinion, could have done a lot more. So I'm finding this one a little lackluster. Not one of my favorites on the CD. Then we get to Devil's Daughter, and it picks up again. It's a rocker. Ralph Sheepers is back singing on this one. Sounds great. It's a good, hard-driving song. Like it. Followed by Sail the Darkness, which brings back Ronnie Romero. This one is no mysteries here. It's got a Ronnie James Dio sound and feel to it, this song. Good song. The next song is Queen of Thorns and Roses, which in my opinion is the second best cut next to Drill to Kill. Great, memorable hook on this one. Nice melody, good guitar soloing by Schenker, great vocals by Voss on this. I like it. And then it's followed by Come On Over, which again brings back Romero on this one. He does another great job of singing. It's a good rocker. I like it. And then it's followed by another song which brings it down, and again, not one of my favorites on the CD, which is called Sangria Morte. And Joe Lynn Turner sings on this track. Lackluster again, in my opinion, just kind of doesn't go anywhere. Schenker plays a little bit on it, but certainly nothing memorable. And then it ends with, which is interesting, a remake of Schenker's Lonesome Crow days with Scorpions called In Search of the Peace of Mind. And Ronnie Romero ends it and sings on this one. Schenker does a good job of reinvigorating the song. There is some interesting soloing on it. I like the original version better personally, but he does a good job of it. So all in all, it's a good effort. Schenker is certainly, competent on here. He's not where I think he could be at this point in time. And I don't know if it's because of he just doesn't have the passion, or he's just not motivated to where he could possibly be. But I just don't find him at the point where he really is capable of being at this point in his life. He is 66, I realize that, but he is still one hell of a guitar player, and in my opinion has a hell of a lot left in him. It's definitely a good effort. He's definitely moving in the right direction. Could it have been better? Could have there been more soloing and more classic Schenker soloing on here? Yes, in my opinion. But I certainly will give it 7 out of 10. And again, looking forward to his next effort, and hopefully he'll bring it up a couple of notches, guys. But again, that's just my opinion on where we're at with Michael Schenker Group's Immortal. If you agree or disagree, let me know. Please give me your thoughts below, as I always recommend and welcome. And if you like these reviews, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon, guys. Everybody be well and stay safe. Take care.